situation as a whole. But
What you
you
mean?
go ahead first.
Oh, okay, okay,
Because
okay.
my story relates to your story. Literally perfectly. Because that's what I've been going through
Crazy.
the last couple of days.
What the fuck is going on with us, Sarah? I'm not gonna lie to you.
The fucking
I
aliens.
didn't even mean it to happen. That's the funny thing.
I'm not gonna say too much
All right,
because
just wait.
that's
Just wait. All right.
good.
My bad. I had to eat a nugget. My stomach was fucking eating at me. All right,
Take
so
your time.
let me go to my calendar. I want to bring the dates into this because I got to be right.
That's
So,
crazy.
I'm believing on Monday or Tuesday ish. Um, fuck it. Let's go. Let's go far back. You remember when I
Let's,
used to tell you
let's go
about
far
this one,
back.
about this PA that always just be like, they'll be like she. How do I how did I explain to Nick? Oh yeah, I was saying like if I'm stowing, can I, you know the term, so now I don't have to really explain it.
Right, right, right.
So if
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
stowing, right, and
Mhm.
my lanes is clear, but the
Mhm.
rest of everybody on G&H, for instance, isn't clear,
Mhm.
what she will do, right? Her name is Alex. What Alex would do, she would come down and say, "Hey, stowers," and she'd be like, "Demetrius, like, what are you guys is doing out here? Y'all not doing good. Like, y'all
Mm.
messing up the whip." And I
Mm.
look at her like, Alex, when you talking about
Mm.
mine's clear. I mean, oh no, I'm just saying it because I'm comfortable with you, so I can say it to you, but I mean like everybody.
Uh-uh.
Oh, but she would say it louder to everybody, or say, "Hey, Demetrius first." And then, oh, Edwin, what are you doing? Yeah, and you know what I'm saying? Try to use me as an example.
I don't
So
like
I
that. I don't
already,
like that.
yeah, I know, but I gave her benefit of the doubt because she was new to this. She was new to being the
Mhm.
PA, and
Mhm.
yada yada yada. Keep in the back of mind that Kevin, you met Kevin, didn't you? No, I don't think you met
I
Kevin. Not
met.
not Kevin, but it was like African Kevin. Or did Nadia
No.
and Lydia meet them? I think Nadia and
I
Lydia met them.
Nadia. Yeah, Nadia them.
Yeah, but she know who I'm talking about. But he was like the
Mhm.
site lead. No, he was below the site lead. Like he was the highest manager there, besides the person who runs the entire, warehouse. So Tamia then Kevin. So Kevin, this is rumor. Anthony said this, but it was also rumor. So take everything 50-50 grain of salt. He said that Kevin, before he left, because he had one more week there, he said he will do everything in his power to make sure she get that PA position, and she got it. First of all, hold on. Let me get Chloe before she can have these fries.
Chloe. I've heard that name for so long.
Nah, she don't want to listen. She mad because her mother lied to her about going home. Because they always come over and want to go home after staying like a couple of days. And their mother always lead them over. Chloe, Chloe, girl, where you at? You don't want to come here, you're gonna miss out. Simple. Hold on, let me move this up because I'm gonna get loud. I said if you don't come up here, you're gonna miss out. You got 5 seconds, and there's a net in me, so you got like 2 seconds for real, for real. Three, two. Oh, they got in the trash. Don't worry about it. Oh, don't say no now. Don't say no now. You can have these. These French fries. Oh yeah, I bet you would say that. You welcome. Yeah. She said, "Oh yay." Beaming, yeah. So
Crazy.
anyway, that's how she is, right? She would do some dumb shit like that. I hate that. So that's just an example before I get to the nitty gritty. So we because it's irritating. I hate talking about it because it's like I got bad karma. Like I hate talking about shit. So the first time is we kind of got into it a little bit. When you picking stage, when the drivers come in here and they grab the carts and stuff like that, it's
Mhm.
specific people to go outside and grab the carts. They are
Mhm.
called DA assist. They assist the DA, which is I don't know what the DA means. A doc associate, I don't know. Because if you're a doc associate, you should say doc associate associate. I don't fucking know. Don't care. But they usually grab the
Mhm.
carts and put the carts back into the warehouse where you don't have to go outside to get the carts. Because you got to be trained technically to go outside and get the carts because there's a whole nother pathway. It's like called pathway or whatever.
Right.
Pathfinder or whatever the fuck. So anyway,
Yeah.
If you go out there without being trained, you can get written up, you can get in trouble, you can get you know. So we all looking for cards, and I walk around with a walkie-talkie picking station out because they call out routes to me, and we try to knock out the routes as fast as possible, the ones that's in risk. Anyway, so I gave Alex my walkie because Damo, who is the OTR, well, he ain't OTR, he was like picking stage manager. He um he kept calling her, Alex, do you have a walkie? Alex, Alex, Alex. I just got tired of hearing her voice being called and she not picking up her walkie. She's the PA, by the way, legitimately PA. She's
Mm-hmm.
PA with the vest and everything. Don't have a walkie.
Mm-hmm.
Literally got in trouble for it when Trip came over. He's like this white guy. Trip wasn't playing. He made all them niggas work. But anyway, um, that's a whole nother story. So I gave her my walkie. I said, Alex, Damo's calling you. Hear my walkie. I said, Nema's back there. Oh, I don't have a walkie. That's your fault. You a PA. You're supposed to have a walkie all day. Anyway,
Mm.
calm down. So I don't have a walkie no more.
Oh
So
dang, she kept it.
yeah, I let her keep it. I let her keep it actually. Because they wasn't calling me for and I could just walk up to them. Anyway, you give me all track. So yeah, she kept
Sorry.
it though. She walked away with my walkie, but it's whatever though. I let her keep it. I wasn't going over it. So I just kept picking my route, and I said, okay, where the carts at? So I went up and down the warehouse, no carts. So I walked back up, and I seen Rico. Rico, he coming around like 8:50. He do Joseph shift, but he like do problem solve. Like he come in the morning and do problem solve, help like close out the shift with problem solving and stuff. So he have a walkie. So I said, Rico, can I see a walkie? So I went to walkie. I said, so there's no carts? Crickets, 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 crickets. So I said, so there was no carts. And Damo, he's at the top of the warehouse watching the front door because he don't like people leaving picking stage. Like you're not just supposed to walk away doing picking stage. So that's what happened in my warehouse or in my warehouse. They just walk away and leave and they'll do picking stage and just still be on the clock. So they sat in the door or whatever. At least that day he was. Um, so he said, Demetrius, what you mean? There's no carts? I said, yeah. I said, indeed. And people around me, because it came out, it's people around me, by the way. I ain't the only one looking for carts, but they just standing there. And I mean, if they stand there, this would get me mad because niggas don't understand this. Like, especially she should understand it more than everybody. If they stand there for like 15, 20 minutes and nobody picking routes, guess who got to pick those routes? The people that's left there. And if I'm helping out picking routes, yes, I got a choice, yes or no. But I mean, I'm gonna have to pick extra routes because I'm already here picking extra route or a longer route. Like instead of me picking like 9 bags there, I pick like 15 bags, 45 OVs. So I do
Yeah, I
three
feel you.
routes, and yeah, I do like 3 routes in total, but at one moment. So that's what I do. I'm not about to keep doing all that because niggas sitting around with no cars. Anyway, so I said, yeah, Diamond, there's no car. So he went outside, and I guess he walkied Alex. Like I said, I don't have a walkie no more. I gave Rico back his walkie, and he walked away, and Alex was already away from me. So Alex come up to the warehouse where I'm at, with a bunch of people standing at. She's like, "What are y'all just standing there for? Like, it's like go get a cart. I can go outside and get a cart." So people around me saying, "Hey, I'm not trained to do that. I'm not going out there." And plus, it was cold. I already told them already. I went outside 2 times, I think, to get a cart that day. I didn't care. I loved the car. It felt fucking beautiful. Anyway, but I ain't want to go outside just get a car for me, and then niggas stand around looking at me like, "You ain't gonna bring me a car?" Because people kind of do that at me in the warehouse. Like they say, "Hey, can you help me? Hey, can you do this for me?" And they genuinely be needing help. It's not like they be bullshit. Like they really do be needing help. So I be helping them. So they look at me for help instead of the PAs and the managers. Anyway, um, no, because it's irritating. But
That gave me the chills.
why you say that?
I don't know. Just keep going.
So
So I'm getting irritated hearing your story.
because it's bro, this not even the gist of it. Like it's not even the gist of it. So I was like, "Oh, y'all can go outside and get your own cards. Just act like y'all on the DA assist board." I said that's not my job though, because I'm not on the board. She said, "It is your job, boo. It is your job." And she's talking to me though, but she's
Mm.
talking to everybody again.
Right.
So I said, "It's not my job." And literally how I said it, and I'm joking, like I'm laughing at her, and I'm like, "It's not my job." So people was laughing at me how I'm responding to her, and she said, "It is though. We all working. We all get paid the same amount." I said, "Nah, you get paid $1.25 more plus a shift differential." And I kind of went into it a little bit, and that's why I didn't tell y'all. I kind of went into it a little bit extra, but I wasn't doing extra. I just met her at her level where she was at, because she think I
Right.
was sweet for it. So and then she wasn't about to embarrass me in front of everybody. It was like 7 people around. Shit no. So that was that. That was one time. And then this, keep in mind what I did, right? This is what I did after that. Keep in mind, every time I do something, every time something happens to me, this is what I do. Keep in mind what I do. So I went to Damo because she really irritated me. This was like my drawing line. I gave her strikes already. She was already on two, but she's on like two small minor like strikes. But now she's on her two major strikes now. So I told Damo, the pick and stage manager, I said, Damo, I said, so I said, what was the issue with Alex getting cards? So like she didn't she didn't want to get cards. Why she telling the associates it's not trained to go outside to get the cards? And he's like, I'm gonna just type and see what's going on outside. So he chimed some people. It's chime is like basically like iMessage in a way. I don't fucking know. Don't ask me. I don't know. It's like a message thing they got on
Mhm.
their laptops. I don't have a laptop, so I don't fucking know. But so basically that's what I don't know what he said. I don't know what he did. But just keep in mind he typed something. He said, Demetrius, I'm gonna say something about that because he saw how frustrated I was, and that I had to literally find a walkie just to say, hey, it's no cards, and for her to have an attitude come over, yeah, I know I had to get a card. Fuck you, me. It's your job to make sure we got cards. You're not picking a route in the first place, for real. You don't pick routes. You stand around. Demetrius. Anyway, second
Do
situation.
nothing, huh?
Yeah, don't even get me. Don't even get me started. Because before she got the vest, she was really hard working, but now it's like, yeah, I don't have to really work. So when the due time for me to work, I don't need to work. Anyway, the second time, what really got me this week, right, was recent. It was like Wednesday. So I'm on E. Keep in mind, I don't know. I don't say keep in mind, but anyway, they started the warehouse. They started the volume. They started the shift starts at 12:20 instead of 1:20 because the volume they had MET. You got to come in an hour early or you got to stay extra day. So they had the hours all jacked up. So anyway, they started the process at 12:20. Anyway, I got there at 1:40. Anyway, my shift started at 1:20 by the way, so I'm only like 25, 35 minutes late. Um, I get there, they give me the two most heaviest aisles, meaning it's packages everywhere, a bunch of jiffies on the E line. Only had two lanes, but they flown at 10K. And to demonstrate how fast 10K is at a flow, imagine, sir, you've seen packages on the belt. Imagine them
Mhm.
flowing like 25 to each lane, like every time the belt starts, like it's hard to explain. It just flows. It don't never stop. So imagine what a already jacked up lane that's filled to the top, and you trying to knock it out, and they keep adding more and more and more. So long story short, because it's kind of a long story for this day, I asked for help. I said, listen, I just knocked it out, but I had to hop the oversize lane because oversize lane needed help. Plus E, and I was on E, and they needed help on E trying to, get their packages because they got oversize and E coming to their lane at the same time on the same belt. Anyway, um, Greg said, Demetrius, you only got two lanes. Like, come on, what's going on? Are you okay? What's going on? And I said, Greg, it's not that I'm don't care or anything. It's just that it's hard to really catch up with two lanes that was already full to the brim. Keep in mind, I asked for help at 3:40. Like I really tried to thug it out, and he basically said, Demetrius, I got two people doing oversize right now. And what I was about to say to him, I was about to say Jaleel because he reminded me of my old goddamn boss. I was about to say, Greg, I did an entire warehouse of oversize. Don't talk to me like two people doing oversize is something new. Like nigga, I was really, hey, I was about to kirk that day on my life. So I just shook my hands. I just walked away. I said, forget it. I said, Greg, forget it. So he said he walked away. I walked away too. I said, fuck it. I said, I'm not speeding up no more. See, I told my manager John. So I said, John, I said, oh, before I even told him anything, Alice came over there. And like I said, me and Alice cool, but we bump heads. That's normal for me and her. So she said, hey, she didn't come over just to like, me this time. She got on this girl, her name was Ari. Ari was picked the buffering. She was picked the buffering for my lanes. So Alice basically insinuated that Ari was moving too slow. And I told her, I said, because she was speaking out loud, and Ari was like, Demetrius, like, am I missing packages? Like, what is going on? I'm like the fastest over. I'm catching everything. It's just that theirs is the one that's messing me up and making me look bad. I said, yeah, I know, Ari. Don't worry about it. I said, don't worry about it. I'm gonna let her know. So I said, Alex, I said, why don't y'all just switch one of the slower people out and then ask somebody else to help Ari out because she's fast right here. And I wasn't just like straight up defending her. I literally see it. She's doing my two lanes and she's not missing any package. That's why I'm backed up all day. Anyway, no, like I literally make sense. Like honestly. So
Yeah.
anyway, um, I said, Alex, yeah, she just have her support. Like she needs some support up here. I said she's the only one really moving fast. They messing her up. They not helping her out no more. She need help. She asked me for help. I had to hop off mine to help her out, and I should never did that because I got backed up. Yeah. She said, yeah, I understand, but it's no stores, and and she decided like spazzing. Like I'm tired. I don't want to train everybody, and then everybody like crybabies. Everybody like what she say?
Hmm?
Everybody need to be trained, but they coming to me and I don't want to train nobody. Or like she was just talking, and it kind of irritated me because she running her mouth, and they told her not to get in path, meaning do not hop in to do any work. My manager told them not to hop in to do no work, have somebody else do it. So I'm giving you the best outcome possible in the warehouse that can help me and you out and the E lane. Why aren't you saying, that's interesting. Let me see. I'm going to talk to my manager about it, see if we can actually have this happen. She run her mouth like I got time to hear that. And I'm backed up with two lanes, thirsty, hot, irritated, nobody sending help, and I had a headache. And you running your mouth to me, bro? I don't got time to hear that, bro. Talk about, yeah, they told me not to hop in pathway, but I don't want to train everybody, so I'm just right here just running my mouth to people, nobody listening. Bro, it's your
That
job,
pissed
bro.
me off.
It's your job, kid. It's your job to make sure everything is right, bro. That's why they made you a PA. And I'm pretty sure if Kevin come back and see you acting like this, that's what I should have told her. I said, Kevin come back to see you acting like this, he'd probably snatch your vest off your goddamn shoulders and give it to me. Cause you already said I don't want it, you can have it. That's just why you apply if you don't want it. I could have added it already. Anyway, so it kind of got me irritated. So I went to John. I said, John, listen. When Greg did that, I was literally walking out the door to VTO. On my life, I put my phone in my hand and I went to go VTO, and I was just gonna walk out. But I was already at 6 points, and I couldn't afford two more points, and I'd be fine. Anyway, so
It was
I
a
told John that
VTO.
it wasn't a VTO though. It wasn't a VTO. They ain't go VTO nobody. Um, so I told John that, and he said, Demetrius, I understand your frustration and stuff like that, but we short staff, nobody was coming in on time, and he said like, just try to do your best, just try to do your own lanes, like don't help them out, just do your own lanes. And I told him, I said that's cool, but I also told Alice, I said she's blaming Ari, and Ari is kind of not the person slowing down right here. I said it's the people that's around her is slowing her down, and it's not even her, it's literally just their package, and she's trying to help them out. I said, but I told him, I said, hey, why don't you just move somebody around, move somebody over here that's not doing anything? And she told me, oh, I don't want to train people. I literally, how I'm talking to you guys, how I was talking to John, like, I was like, she told me she don't want to train nobody. She's saying stuff and nobody's listening. She's tired. She don't want to do this and that. I said, John, I said, they put her in this position. And I said they because he don't want her as a PA. John said she's not my PA. Like literally, John don't want her as a
Damn.
PA. Like she was fit to be PA and he wasn't here. He was on maternity leave.
Mhm.
He said I don't even know how she got it. Keep that key footnote right there. He said he don't even know how she got it. Keep that in mind, right? Because
Crazy.
because after what I'm about to tell you, she got literally one more thing to say to me and it's over. But anyway, so I
Even
said, John,
listening to the stories making me mad.
imagine how I feel. I'm in there, like, and it's not even the worst part. Like, so
Mhm.
John was like, "That's what she's saying." He said he ain't said it like that, but he kind of looked at me like, "Why she's saying and stuff like that?" And I say, "It's just irritating. It make me don't want to come in here." Like, and literally how I started it off. I think that's what really ringed it for him. I said, "John, listen. When you see me and I come in here, if I don't move fast and stuff like that, no more." And I was genuinely saying it. I wasn't trying to say it to really spice up the, what I'm trying to tell him. I was genuinely saying this because all my life I'm at to start slowing down in there. I said, if I come in there and you see me not moving fast, or you only see me 2 days a week, and I don't stay picking stage to help out, I leave when you leave because he leave around 9:50, 9:10 basic, 9:30 ish. I said, this is why, and I told him basically what I just said to him, and I said, I just don't understand why she in a position where she can actually make a change and she's not making changes that she need to make. And let me ask you, do that sound like I'm snitching? Like when I told Damo and when I told John, do it sound like I'm snitching, or do it sound like I'm saying like she should be doing better?
That was gonna be my question to you about
Oh,
my
what?
story.
Oh, okay. But
Mhm.
no, what do you think I'm doing?
I feel like you do. I don't think you do anything wrong. Fuck
All
that
right,
girl.
all right, lady, she's a little bit older, but
I don't give a fuck.
but okay, so
In the workplace, there's no such thing unless you got seniority. over a position, I don't I don't care how old you are. If I gotta train you, if I'm doing better than you, I don't care how old you are. And I think that's why I stand where I stand and my issues too, because literally what you're going through is what I just went through.
All right, let me get to the head of
Yeah, yeah,
the
go
whole
ahead.
issue.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
So John sent me away. He said, Dimitri, listen, I just want you to do what you can do. Do your owls. Don't help them out. Me and Greg gonna be on the floor now because they was at the dock and they sent Alice up here to run the floor. They said, just do yours. We on the floor now. We watching. We doing yada yada yada. But I did tell him like just send somebody to support her out or whatever. So anyway, I'll go back to my lane, and this is before we go about to go on our break. I go back to my lane, and Alice come over again. And she said, yeah, they might swap y'all out, like you and Ari out, because they need somebody strong on the buffer line. I said, Alex, I said, I just told you. I said, all right, it's fine. I said, y'all just need somebody to support her. Yeah, I know, but I mean, that's what they said they might do. I said, all right. So keep in mind, Alice is a loud mouth. Keep this is another key footnote too. She's loud. She's really loud. So when she's talking, she's like, yeah, like, and like, if we having a one-on-one conversation and it's about something that you don't want nobody else to know about, but me and you, why are you talking so loud?
Mm.
Keep in mind, you know how to pick the buffer line is. You know how close you got to be to the belt and
Yep.
to the cart. She's in front of my car, and Ari is putting plate like packages on my car and my other car next to me, so she hear everything Alex is saying. So she's saying, yeah, they saying this Ari's this, and that. I don't remember what she was saying because I wasn't paying attention because I was trying to get her like to understand that she's not the issue. But anyway, and I wasn't even defending this girl. Like honestly, I really wasn't. I was just telling the truth. So all right, Alex say, oh, then they might move you guys, yada yada yada. I'm like, okay, no problem. They might swap us. I mean, so Alex leave, and Ari said, so what? They about to move me? And by the way, she already know. So I confirmed it. I said, yeah, I guess that's what Alex said they might be doing. She said, why? I mean, I don't even care at this point because everybody irritate me. And keep in mind, she was picking at Ari all day on the Elon. Talking about, oh, you got to stop making you miss. She's doing the same thing she doing to me. Instead of saying y'all or the name, she say the best person
Mhm.
and say, you guys need to get it together, Demetrius. You guys need to get it together, Ari. Basically what she said
Right.
on the line. And Ari was getting irritated. And I don't know if it's just like a female thing, but like when that happens to females at the warehouse, bro, them niggas don't play. Like they literally say shit like right then and there. I just gave her benefit of the doubt like 3, 4 times when she did it to me because she only did it like 5 times to me, and this is the last straw. She got one more time and it's 3 strikes. Anyway, I said no, fuck that. I don't. I'm not the one that's doing wrong. So she said, nah, I don't understand why she's been picking at me. She literally been picking at me. Like, I'm the best over here. She's picking at me, yada, yada, yada. So, about these my packages. These are not my packages. You know, she was spazzing. And she just ranting to me. So anyway, on break, she said, "Oh, break time, break time, break time." She went to Carlos. Carlos, like I said, Kevin is gone. Carlos took that spot, so it's the Sightly and then it's Carlos. So Carlos, she basically said to Carlos, which I just figured out because I heard a little bit of it and I just know what happened. And she didn't say I'm going to tell Carlos. She just went to Carlos. Anyway, she said, "Yeah, I don't know what Alice is." And that's all I heard. And all I heard Carlos say, that's interesting." And they kept walking. And I just went to break. So anyway, I come out from break. I didn't see Alice for a minute. I guess she went to the dock. And then when it was time, it's like 8:20 ish, 8:30 ish. When it was time to end, anyway, they sent me help. By the way, they sent me help. They switched Ari out. They sent Ari to go stow, and they kept me where I was at. They just sent help to me, and they switched. Actually, they it wasn't even a good change because E was still fucked up in the first place. They should have just added somebody else there. But anyway, they want to listen to Demetrius. But they sent me help. I guess I was complaining too much. Um, I ain't give a fuck. That day I ain't give a fuck. I was leaving. I was my life. I was about to leave. So
Yeah.
so I'm looking around for like oversized to store because I don't like going my break till like the last second. Alice gonna come up to me and say, "I'm a big girl, so like you don't gotta go repeat everything I say. Just know that I'm a big girl. Trust that." I said, Alice, what I say? Oh, don't worry about what you said. Just know that I'm a big girl. You don't gotta go repeat everything I tell you. Like that's son. I said, all right. What I say? And she walked away. And she always like she was giving me like these crazy looks. Like she'd like look at me. Cause normally we would talk, like when we not on the floor, she'd look at me and just keep walking. And I'm like, That's what I tell everybody. I said that's y'all PA. I always said it. I said that's y'all PA because my PA would never. Literally, in my life, my PA would never do that. Brittany would never do that. Like Brittany would spaz at you, but then she'd come apologize. Say, yeah, I'm wrong. I apologize. She literally, I seen her do it multiple times. Yeah, then she gonna try to press me. So, like I said, I didn't tell John about any of this. I didn't tell no manager about any of this yet because I don't want her to lose her
Mhm.
job. Like I tell everybody and their mother, I said when I start complaining, niggas lose their job. That's why I don't like complaining because they make me feel bad. I don't want to see nobody else lose their job, bro. I don't. I don't really
Right.
want to see that. I don't. I don't. I don't. So that's why I don't complain. So, but this how I found out that she potentially got rolled up by something I said. That's why she will come back. That's why I figured she came at me like that. So, yesterday, not yesterday, day before yesterday, um, I was telling John I came in and I wanted to leave on Thursday. I wanted to leave early. I said, John, can you VTO me? Can you change my schedule? I said I leave 11:50. He said, can't do that. Any VTOs out? I was like, I don't think so. So I checked or whatever, and I was just talking with him or whatever, and I was telling him, I said, yeah, ain't no VTOs or whatever. He was like, yeah, just it's cool, man. Just do what you can do. Cause I had a minor headache, cause that's the day after that happened. So I thought like I was just stressed out. I ain't feel like being in there. It's like it was a toxic. It was very toxic. It wasn't. It was ucky that day.
Um,
And anyway, I said, all right, John, I'm about to go just finish working because he's about to leave. So anyway, I go back to go pick up a walkie, and Jerome, who's another manager that came over from Hyattsville or whatever, I don't know which warehouse that broke down. Um, he came over to do pick and stage, and he was like, anybody want VTO? I said, shit me. I said, I take that VTO. So anyway, I took the VTO and I told John, I said, John, hey, you know what's crazy? I said, they just put VTO out. He said, yes. He said, God, it worked. And he was like, yeah. So anyway, Anthony was like, hey, is that John over there? And I was like, yeah. So anyway, he went to go talk to John. I went to go get my jacket. It was cold as fuck. And I went to go get my two water bottles I always grab. Anthony told me, he was like, you seen Alex? Mo, before I left, he said, do you see Alex? Like before I left to go get my jacket. He said, do you see Alex? I said, nah, I haven't seen her. So I guess that's what he went over there to talk to John about. So anyway, I came out to get my water and he said, Alex upstairs or something. Like she talked to the site lead. And John was like, she got ran up for something. And the team, I told Anthony, I said, before I left to go get my jacket, I told him, I said, me and Alice got into it, right? And I guess that's also insinuating him to go ask where Alice was at. And he told me that she probably got ran up because of what I said. He said probably what I said. And he said, what, was she not talking to you no more? I said, I guess not, Anthony. I said, I guess not. And he started laughing. He said, man, he said, it's whatever. He raised
I
his
thought
hand.
I
I said,
never
I'd be
thought
here.
I heard that name.
Yeah? His name is in every fucking, like, no, bro. That
I
nigga
bet
is.
it is.
So, but apparently, I didn't know John knew, which is stupid of me to find, like, to act like he didn't know. Uh, but he ain't say nothing. I guess he just, that's what made it seem like, I don't know, it was me. I don't know if it was me or it's Ari or just a whole bunch of people that's also complaining about it. Like I said, I don't know everything. It may be other people also complaining that I don't even know. Like honestly,
Mhm.
because if she irritates me like that, I guarantee you when I'm not there, she's irritating niggas like that. And I seen it. Like remember this? When I told you somebody was like, it's like Edwin. He was like, huh? Edwin, huh? And he got saying, huh, to her like he literally heard it, but didn't care to hear her voice and voice. She said, she's fucking
Yeah.
irritating. Like when she went an ambassador, she was irritated. Now she's a PS, she's fucking irritated. Niggas is stupid, man. So that was that, and I was like, I did not need her to get written up by what I say. I just was trying to let them know, like, this is what y'all get for adding people who don't really know how to do the position in the position to do the work that y'all want them to do. So, but yeah, I mean that's my little position.
Mm.
Everybody, and then I had a whole scene. I didn't have a scene, but I was going to my locker and I was irritated. I said, bro, I said, Greg ain't want to send me no help. I was ranting to Lynn. I said, Lynn, I said, Greg ain't want to send me no help. E is backed up. She said, how E backed? I said, it's flowing 10K, and then they don't know how to do pick the buffer. We all got new people on pick the buffer. And she was like, man, that's crazy. I said, Greg ain't seen no help. I was just spazzing. Everything I said to me, I spazzed to her. And everybody was walking by because everybody goes to their car sometimes on break. And they was like, "Oh, this girl just," she said, "Oh, you don't sound like such a team player." I said, "Team player." I said, "If you want to be a team player, you come to E. You do E. You stole my E lane." Oh, I said, "Oh,
No, you
then
didn't say it like that.
yes, I did." Fuck you talking about?
I don't blame you.
But I was heated. No, so that was probably the
Yeah, I
top
know.
2 moments I ever was heated in there. My life, I was heated.
Hmm.
I had a headache too. Y'all want to play me till I'm not send no help, and I only got 2 lanes. Nigga, please, I'm the best in there. See me what I asked you. And then the nigga said, "Let me show you need help. I can't read my ask me for help." I said, and I even told him, I said, "John, so when I asked for help, I gotta hit people like like kiss some asses and shit like that just for niggas to send help. Why I gotta do all that when y'all was the niggas that asked me to ask for help? Like why I gotta do all that? Just because I'm the best, I don't mean I'm the best every day." And I was really like upset about that. And I think that's why, if it's my reason why she got written up, is because I was seriously upset about that. That literally got me mad. How am I doing your job better than you? People come to me before they come to you. They see me with a walkie. They say, "Demetri, can you walkie John?" And Alex is walking with them with a walkie. Stop it. Stop it, bro. Stop it. And I know Greg, he don't want to be in it because I say, Greg, so like Alice is like, why is Alice doing this? And he was like, you know how you talk to somebody and they hear you, but they just
Hmm.
don't respond to nothing they say, and they just tell you like your boss or whatever, and they tell you, hey, just go finish doing this. And literally, what he told me to do. Like he ain't want to be involved with none of it, so he knows something happened. Him and him there know what's happening, but I don't know what's happening behind the scenes. So when I find out more, I find out more. And Joe, I gotta catch Joe up too, because Joe was on the middle of it. I left Joe on a cliffhanger. I had to go to work. So, oh yeah.
Joe's hilarious.
Let me go ahead. All right, I'm gonna eat my food. I'm just listening though. I'm here listening to you.
I don't even know where to start, bro. 'Cause like, when you are so mad, all you could do is really laugh. Like,
Yeah, that I
I'm
was
literally
laughing all that
burned
day.
inside.